Hello and welcome back to the channel. We have a new book review today. The Book of Practical Witchcraft, a compendium of spells, rituals, and occult knowledge by Pamela Ball. This is a really pretty book. It's beautiful silver foil on the spine. We got black paint there, but we got silver foiling on the page ends, which is always fun. Not a requirement, but always pretty and appreciated. So she actually put in quite a bit into this book. I actually quite like this. This one was lent to me by a friend, and I've been going through it. She put in some really great artwork in here. This one was published in 2022. She has the Harm None here in the front. And it's kind of her own version of it. Mostly, you know, put into the world what you want out of it. She's got a really nice table of contents in here. Very complete. So we have everything from history all the way down to spells, oils, incense, herbs, all kinds of stuff. Her introduction is nice and quick and to the point. And then we have her chapters here. We have Witchcraft Today. And then she put in a lot of history. There's a lot of good pages in here on the history of witchcraft. So it gives you some, you know, information of the past and where we came from. And, you know, where things like the Wiccan Rede came from. Things like that. Okay, and then she also goes into tools, which is always handy dandy for a newbie, right? And I mean, this is Practical Witchcraft, so this is a very good beginner-friendly book. I think the experienced witches would really like the history part in the front. But of course, you know, we got tools, we got the elements, and the different types of spell working. Elementals all the way to crystals, okay? We have different methods in here. And she also has, I really like this spot, how to make your own incense. And that's not in most witchcraft books, all the ingredients for making your own specialty incense. So this is a really great section. I really, really like that. And it's basically using incense to do spells. So you're getting your ingredients together, you're making your incense, and you're burning your incense for particular specific goals and intentions. You know, everything from love all the way down to psychic work. So I really, really like this whole section. She does touch on deities a little bit. 1 second here. There we go. Deities and their worship. A nice little, you know, before you start kind of thing. And then she's got a list of common, you know, mostly known deities from different pantheons. So that's helpful if you're, you know, kind of dipping your toe into deities, or if you even want to dip your toe in. And then she does cover the archangels as well, which I like. There's a lot of people that are drawn to the archangels, even if they don't believe in the Christian faith. They like the spirit guides. And then she goes into sacred spaces, which is always good. And then we have all of our correspondences. So she's got days of the week, elements, planets, colors, planets, all in there. And then she has how to construct a spell, right? How to do it. So you can make your own, which is way more effective than using someone else's. And what is a spell? She really goes through and introduces you to everything in here, okay? This is a good, hefty book. A lot of information. And she divides it all up very well for categories of what you want to do. Health, healing, love, you know, all these things. Tons. She even goes into the evil eye a little bit. Lots and lots of spells in here. And how to do them and how to design them for yourself. Home and personal protection, of course. So she goes through all these different categories as well in the back. Objects as amulets, things like that. If you wanted to create charms, other things like that, she's got correspondences to help you there, which is also a really great way of doing spellcraft. I love doing charms and pendants and jewelry just for specific purposes to wear. I find that a little more subtle personally, so I really like that. And then she has a nice conclusion and a beautiful index. Nice, complete index. So you can find everything you need right in the back, really quick and easy. And she put in a lot of really great art into this. So for a beginner, this is a really great book. This is like an 8 out of 10 for a brand new beginner that's never even, you know, bought in a book before. Like, yes, absolutely, I would say for a beginner, buy this book. If you are somebody like me and you've been practicing since like 1996, this book is a nice one to have on your shelf for a quick reference, but you're probably not going to learn a whole bunch that you haven't discovered over the years already. This is a good gift book. Absolutely, I would gift this book to a new practitioner or even an intermediate one, just because it's very nice, it's very complete, and it could be appreciated by anybody. So yeah, this is a mixed rating book. It's good for all kinds of things. So yeah, enjoy. Yeah, if you like what you see, love a follow, a comment, a like. You know, any input is happy and helpful input. So, you know, I will hopefully see you around. May your path stay lit by starlight, my friends. And we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.